हेलो फ्रेंड्स। आज का टॉपिक जो हम लोग कवर करने जा रहे हैं वो है फिजिक्स का चैप्टर 11 ह्यूमन आई एंड द कलरफुल वर्ल्ड। चलिए इस चैप्टर को आज हम लोग पढ़ेंगे और जानेंगे कि इंसान का आँख किस तरह से रंगों को पहचानता है। तो चलिए चैप्टर को पढ़ते हैं हम लोग और समझते हैं। You have studied in the previous chapter about reflection of light by lens। तो जो हम लोग प्रीवियस चैप्टर था उसमें हम लोग पढ़े थे कि रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट बाय लेंसेस। अगर प्रीवियस चैप्टर आपने लोगों ने नहीं देखा है रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट, कैसे लाइट रिफ्लेक्ट करता है, तो प्लेलिस्ट बना हुआ, प्लेलिस्ट में जाके आप लोग देख सकते हैं कि लाइट किस तरह से रिफ्लेक्शन करता है। अब चलिए सिलेबस स्टार्ट करते हैं हम लोग। यू ऑल्सो स्टडी द नेचर, पोजिशन एंड रिलेटिव साइज ऑफ इमेज formed by lens. Now, can this idea help us in the study of human eye? Human eye uses light and enables us to see objects around us. If it has a lens in its structure, what is the function of the lens in human eye? How do the lenses used in spectacles correct defects of vision? Let us consider this question in the chapter. We have learned in the previous chapter about light and some of its properties. In this chapter, we shall use this idea to study some of the optical phenomena in nature. We shall also discuss about rainbow formation, splitting of white light and blue color of the sky. Human eye. Human eye is one of the most valuable and sensitive sense organs. It enables us to see wonderful worlds and the color around us. On closing the eye, we can identify objects to some extent by their smell, taste, sound they make, or by touch. It is, however, impossible to identify colors while closing the eye. Thus, all these sense organs and the human eye is the most significant one. It enables us to see the beauty, colorful world around us. The human eye is like a camera. Its lens system forms an image on a light sensitive skin called the retina. Light enters the eye through a thin membrane called the cornea. Light enters the eye through thin membranes called cornea. How, अगर क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा हाउ लाइट इंटर इन आवर आईज। तो आपको क्या बोलना है? कोर्निया। कोर्निया के द्वारा हम लोग को आँख में लाइट आता है। इन द फॉर्म द ट्रांसपेरेंट bulb glue on the front surface of the eyeball shown in the figure 11.1. The eyeball is approximately spherical in shape with a diameter of 2.3 centimeter. 2.3 centimeter. Most of the reflection of light ray enter the eye occurs at the outer surface of the cornea. The crystalline lenses merely provides the finer adjustment of focal length required to focus object at different distance on the retina. We find a structure called iris. Iris तो ये है क्राइस्टोलाइन। फिगर में देख रहे हो क्राइस्टोलाइन लेंसेस एक्यूनेस हमर पपिल्स इरिस कॉर्निया विंटरगस humorous optical nervous retina and ciliary muscle। जब आप लोग सैलरी मसल्स के बारे में बताते, जब आप लोग ठीक से सोते नहीं हैं तो सैलरी मसल्स में पेन होता है। द crystalline lens merely provide the finer adjustment of the focal length to focus object at different distance of the retina. We find a structure called iris behind the cornea. Iris is dark muscle डायग्राम होना चाहिए, स्पेलिंग गलत है। डायग्राम द कंट्रोल and the size of pupils. The pupils regulates the control and the amount of light. Entering the eye, the lens forms an inverted real image of the object of the retina. Retina is a delicate membrane having enormous number of light sensitive cells. The light sensitive cell get active upon illuminations and generated electrical signal. These signals are sent to the brain via optical nerves. The brain interprets this signal and finally process the information so that we perceive objects as they are. Damage to malfunction of any part visual system can lead to significant loss of visual function. For example, if any structure involved in transmissions of light, like the cornea, pupils, eye lens, aqueous humor, vitreous humors, or those responsible for conversion of light of electric impulsion like the retina or even the optical nerve that transmit the impulse to the brain. If damaged, it will result clear for some time when you have enter bright light to in a room with a dim light. After some time, however, you may able to see things in dim light room. The pupils of the eye act like a variable obtuer whose size can be varied with the help of the iris. When the light is very bright, the iris contract the pupils to allow less light to enter the eye. However, in dim light, the iris expand the pupils to allow more light to enter the eye. Thus, the pupils opens completely through the relaxation of the iris. Power of accommodation. Power of accommodations. The eye lens is composed of a fibrous jelly-like structure. Its curvature can be modified to some extent by ciliary muscles. The change in the curvature of eye lens can change its focal length. When the muscles are relaxed, the lens becomes thin. Thus, its focal length increases. The enables us to see distant object clear. When you are looking at object closer to the eye, the ciliary muscle contract. This increase the cur- cur- uh, curvature of the eye lens. The eye lens become thicker. Consequently, to focus the length of eye lens decreased. This enables us to see near object clearly. The ability to see eye length to adjust its focal length is called echo accommodations. However, the focal length of the eye cannot be decreased below the certain minimum limit. Try to read a print page by holding it very close to eye. You may see image behind buried or a field stain in the eye. To see an object comparatively image behind buried or a field stain in the eye. To see a comfortable and distance, you must hold it about 25 centimeters from the minimum distance at which object can be seen mostly distance without distance. It's called the least distance of distinct vision. It also called the near point of the eye for young adult with normal vision. The nearest point is about 25 centimeters. The farthest point which eye object clear in is called the far point. Far point. For a young adult with normal vision, it clear about is about 25%. The first point which the eye can see clear in is called the far point of the eye, 25 centimeter. It is a infinity for a normal eye. You may note that normal eye can see the object clear between 25 centimeter and infinity. Some The crystalline lens of people at old age become milky and cloudy. The condition is called cataract. Cataract. This causes partial or a complete loss of vision. This is because the restrained vision is on vision through a contrast surgery. Why do we have eye vision and not just one? There are several advantages of our having two eyes instead of one. It gives a wider field view. In humans, behind a horizontal field to view about 150 degrees with one eye and about 180 with two eyes. The ability to detect faint objects is our course in change with two detection instead of one. Some animals, usually pretty animals, have two eye posture and object side of there to give the widest possible field of view. But our eyes are postulated in front of our head. It's hard to reduce our field view favor of what is called stereopsis. Shut one eye and the world looks flat. The two dimensionals keep both eyes open and the world takes on third dimensions of that because our eyes are separated few centimeters each eye seen a slightly different image. Our brain combines the two images into one, using the extra information to tell us how close or far away things are. Defection of vision and their correction. Sometimes the eye may gradually lose its power of accommodation in such conditions that the person cannot see the object distinctly and comfortably. The vision becomes blurry due to reflection defection of eye. There are many three reasons reflecting the defection of vision. These are myopia or a nearsightedness, hypermetropia or a farsightedness. Number three, presbyopia, the deflection of the object by the use of suitable speaker lenses. We focus on this defect using their correction. Myopia is a unknown and near sightedness. A person with myopia can see the object clear but cannot see the distinctly. A person with defect has far point near the infinity, such as the object person may be clear up to a distance of few meters. In myopia, the image distance in the object found in front of retina and not at all retina itself. These defects may arise due to excessive alternative of eye lenses, ignition of eye अब पढ़ते हैं जो बी है Hypermetropia. Hypermetropia is also known as farsightedness. A person with hypermetropia can be see a distant object clear but cannot see near object distinctly. The near point such a person has to keep reading material much beyond 25 centimeter from the eye for comfortable reading. This is because the light ray is closer object focus at the point beyond the retina shown in the figure 11.3b. The defect arises either because the focal length of the eye is too long, the eyeball has to focus too small. The deflection can be corrected using concave lens of appropriate power. Thus, this is a illusion shown in figure 11c eyeglasses which covering lenses provide additional focusing power required for forming the image of the retina. Pre- Presopia. Presopia. The power of accommodation of the eye usually decreasing with aging. The most people, the near iPhone get deep away. To find it difficulty to see near object comfortably with distinctly without corrective eyeglasses. This defective is called presbyopia. It arises due to the gradual weakening in the ciliary muscles and diminishing flexibility of the eye lens. Sometimes a person may suffer from both myopia and hypermetropia. Such people both require bifocal lens. A common type of bifocal lens consists of both concave or convex lens. The upper protons facilitate distance vision. The lower part is a concave lens. It facilitates near vision. These days it is possible to correct reflective defects with contact lens or through surgical inter- interventions. 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 Questions: what is meant by power of accommodation of the eye? In this question we will discuss tomorrow. Now, hypotia, presbyopia, we discuss both. Now, let me go to back from starting chapter. Human eye and the colorful world. Now we are discussing this chapter in detail. First, we had read what this chapter says. So, ह्यूमन आई जो ह्यूमन आई होता है जो हम लोग का आँख का एक स्पेशल और एक सेंसिटिव ऑर्गन होता है और विदाउट ह्यूमन आई हम लोग कुछ भी चीज़ नहीं देख सकते हैं। जैसे कि हम लोग का जो स्मार्टफोन में कैमरा होता है उसका वो मेन काम है फ़ोटो क्लिक करना। अगर उसका कैमरा ख़राब हो जाए तो हम लोग कुछ काम नहीं कर सकते। ऐसे इंसान का आँख, अगर इंसान का आँख ख़राब हो जाए तो हम लोग कोई भी चीज़ देख नहीं सकते हैं। तो अब बात करते हैं इंसान का आँख का साइज। जो हम लोग आप आँख का साइज जो होता है फ्रेंड्स 2.3 सेंटीमीटर डायमीटर का होता है। ओके। अब ये तो हम लोग को पता चल गया कि हम लोग आँख 2.3 सेंटीमीटर डायमीटर का है। अब ये आप फिगर देख रहे होंगे। इस फिगर में बताया गया है कि हम लोग का आँख 2.3 साइज का होता है और हम लोग आँख में क्या क्या पार्ट्स होता है, किसको क्या बोला जाता है। अब देखिए, क्रिस्टलाइन लेंसेस हम लोग का आँख के आगे में होता है, और एक्वस ह्यूमरस, पपिल्स, इरिस, कॉर्निया और विट्रस ह्यूमरस, ऑप्टिकल नर्वस, रेटिना और कैपिलरी मसल्स। ये इतना सारा चीज़ होता है। अब हम लोग ये समझते हैं कि ये जो क्राइटेलेंस क्राइटलाइन लेंस जो हम लोग आँख में लगा हुआ, ये होता क्या है। और चलिए इसके बारे में हम लोग बात करते हैं। तो जो फ्रेंड जो हम लोग क्राइटेरियल लेंस होता है, आप यहाँ पढ़ सकते होंगे। क्राइटेलाइन लेंस ऑफ पीपल एट ओल्ड एज। जब जब इंसान बूढ़ा हो जाता है, जब 40-50 साल का उम्र हो जाता है, या उससे भी उम्र बूढ़ा हो जाता है, 70-75-80 साल का हो जाता है, तो क्या होता है कि धीरे धीरे हम लोग जो क्राइटेलाइन लेंस है वो धीरे धीरे खराब होते रहता है। अब क्या इसका लक्षण है कि आप ये क्राइटेलाइंस खराब हो रहा है, और इसके कारण से आप कोई भी दूर का चीज़ और सामने का चीज़ देख नहीं सकते हैं। आपका आँख हल्का दूध की तरह सादा सादा होने लगेगा, और देखते होंगे आसमान में बादल रहता है, इस टाइप का बादल टाइप का आपका आँख में दिखेगा। मतलब समझिए कि आपका आँख धीरे धीरे खराब है। तो फ्रेंड्स, इसको ठीक करने का एक ही उपाय है लास्ट में, वो है सर्जरी, आँख का सर्जरी। अब ये तो हम लोग पढ़ लिए। अब आज इतना ही हम लोग रखेंगे, टाइम हम लोग के पास कम है। तो हम लोग क्रिस्टलाइन लेंस, क्रिकली मसल्स, एक्वेरेंस ह्यूमरस, पपिल्स, इरिस, कॉर्निया, वेटरमस ह्यूमरस, ऑप्टिकल नर्वस, रेटिना और कैपिलरी मसल, सबको कल हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे ये सब होता क्या है, किसका क्या फंक्शन है, सब हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे। और हम लोग अपना आँख को कैसे ब्लाइंडनेस होने से बचा सकते हैं, ये सारा हम लोग कल डिस्कस करेंगे। और आज के लिए इतना ही। अब आज हम लोग रीडिंग करके चैप्टर को समझने कि चैप्टर में क्या कॉन्टेक्स्ट है, क्या बता रहा है। उसके बाद कल हम लोग लाइव स्ट्रीम में आएंगे। तो जो ये डायग्राम है फ्रेंड, आप डायग्राम बना के रख लीजिएगा, और इसके बारे में जितना भी जो जो चीज़ है सबका हम लोग इसके बारे में आपको कल बताएंगे।